Right, we're on. New putter alert. Oof, it's exciting times. This is a Smithworks. Remember them with the spinny, funky wedges? Well, they've brought out a new putter range. This is the Rolas RB-3. Very good quality head cover. That goes a long way for me. Unveiling. Let me get this material off here first. Let's let it breathe, shall we? So it's pretty safe to say this thing is funky. Look at that face, that's brass. I love that. So I'm on smithworksgolf.com right now. It says a fully CNC'd alpha brass face with a military grade alloy body featuring a high and forward CG for a pure roll in an exceptionally stable and modern design. I mean, you can't argue with that, surely. It also mentions high MOI, stability, the shaft, it explains all that on there. This one here is face balance, so it's designed for a straight back, straight through stroke. All good stuff, everything you would expect from a premium putter. And the price is reasonable as well. For a premium putter, this looks the bomb. You know, this is Gucci. So what I'm going to do, I always test a putter. I've never had one putt with this yet. Not one putt. I always like to start from the closest putt, work my way back just to get a feel for it before I do some distance control. So looking down, I've got 3 alignment lines there, which are pretty cool. Everything looks cool. Just everything looks cool. Doesn't mean it is cool, but it looks cool. It feels pretty good. Oh, it makes a little sound. Makes a little alloy dink. So this is 35 inches. I'm normally 34 inches. I'm not sure if you can hear that or not. Listen. That little dink. Can you hear that? That's quite nice. It's very pleasing. Oh dear. It's very pleasing that on the ear. That's I'm not sure you judge a putter by how pleasing it is on the ear, but it's just a different sound. Be interesting on longer putts how that sounds. Just a little bit more detail, just reading this again, obviously smithworksgolf.com. Matte glare free finish, like that. Blended Apollo steel shaft, head weight changeable via screw system. Mid-size putter for all putter grip. Head cover included. X milled face, CNC milled brass head, face balance mallet putter. Comes in 3.5 degrees of loft. That's quite low. Lie angle 72. This is 35 inches. Just good stuff. Just good basic stuff. All good standard stuff you'd expect from a putter. You want that. You want that peace of mind when you're putting, knowing that you've got a quality piece of kit in your hand. Now when I put this behind the golf ball there, I feel as though the handle's a little bit further forward. So there's a little forward press. For me, that maybe makes me feel as though left hand down might be good. Not too sure, to be fair. But it's very stable. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like the contrast of the black going into the alloy. The black then going into the brass is very good. That for me is an alignment aid. So that for me is the alignment aid. That 90-degree line in relation to your target line. Not so much the 3 white lines on the back, but I'm much more influenced by that 90-degree line. So I've now moved myself 10 paces away from the hole. That's 30 feet. 30 feet. I'm going to go back to traditional grip just to get the feel for this. It's very forgiving. It feels very forgiving. I'm going to try and hit this one out the toe, see what happens. So that was a toe strike. So lost a fraction of distance. Back to middle strike. Trying to put the same roll on it. So there's your distance up. And then a heel strike. Not lost much distance. I'm going to try one more out the toe again. Trying to keep that uniform. So the distance control is pretty good, regardless of where you catch it on the face. That's massive. That is a big deal, because when you're 1 or 2 dimples out, that's all it takes to be off that centre of gravity, off that sweet spot, if you like. That makes a difference to the distance control. When you've got a putter like this that's so well balanced with your weight, toe and heel, then missing the middle, favouring the toe or favouring the heel, you're not going to lose that distance. That is important, very much so in long putts. When you're 40 or 50 feet away, you're not going to hit the middle of that putter, because it becomes less of a stroke and more of a whack. Whack is not in the PGA teaching manual, just for your information. The sound on those longer putts wasn't quite as pingy as I thought it would be, but it just sits beautifully behind the golf ball. And it feels very well balanced. I think because it's so well balanced, on the practice stroke there, it's almost like it just holds its line. It holds the face square to its intended target. And I guess that's the face balance feature. But that blurred line I can visualise, that the brass plate on the front, I can almost see a club head blur as I take my practice stroke. And when I feel that club head blur, or see that club head blur, it gives me confidence to know that as I strike the ball, my path is perfectly in line with my intended target. So my thoughts on the Smithworks Rolas RB-3 putter, well, it's all very positive. Would I game this putter? Absolutely. Are there other putters in the range? Absolutely. Is there anything else I've not discussed about this putter? There is. 2 things. One of them being the grip. So the Smithworks grip is very much along the super stroke line. I think there probably are other grip options, not too sure, but it's nice, it's soft, it's very much, as I say, it's a little bit thicker, quietens down the wrists. Apparently, if your putting stroke's correct, you won't need that though. And the other thing, the big sales point for me, is in here. Boom. Boom. So there we go, check out smithworksgolf.com, get yourself a nice new look at that Rolas RB-3 putter. As I say, there's others to choose from. Have a rake around there. Remember though, their wedges are unbelievable. But it's great to see a company like that expand into putters as well. What's next? Who knows? Thanks again for watching. Remember to click subscribe button, also the bell notification and the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.